I have a very serious disclaimer that I need to put in the beginning of this film. I have utilized one AI image. I'm embarrassed, I'm ashamed, I'm disgusted, but I had somebody else make it for me, so I'm kind of in the clear. So, enjoy. I've got my setup so much more dialed in than I did last year. I'm actually quite comfortable. The birds are singing. It's still really cool out in the morning for some reason. So I'm just going to kind of bask in it for a minute because I am content in this moment. I've already started disassembling my nighttime setup. Got a nice shirt there for an interview. But I'm starting to put the bed components away. This is a nice pillow I pulled out of storage to soften up some of these hard edges. And one of the biggest lessons I learned from last year was that everything has a place and you need to fix it every morning and every night. So I think today is going to be a nice day. Today I'm going to go look for work. I'm going to get on the water. I'm going to keep editing the previous installment of this series of shorts or whatever that I'm working on. And I don't think I'm going to spend any money, which is also a good feeling. I wasn't going to move from my primo spot, but I just got a notification from my phone that today is Food Bank Day. So I'm going to go see if I can snag some stuff. Losing the spot is a small price to pay. Again, always cleaning up. I've gotten to be quite a contortionist in this vehicle. Like, I could almost do a backflip. If you feel me, let's try that again. One more time. Oh my God, there's cops. A few words before we move on. You want to always have like disinfectant spray on the ready. I spray everything all the time. Hand sanitizer. I don't know, like, I see some folks out here doing this and it just doesn't seem like they're adhering to very strict sanitary protocols. I had a pretty rough case of MRSA last year. I had it before 10 or 15 years ago, but I think it was probably exacerbated by the fact that I wasn't taking care of myself in 2025 and these cramped quarters, and once again not adhering to the Billy Corgan School of Cleanliness.
Cleanliness is godliness.
Before it was shuttered by the Trump administration, the agency was the world's largest provider of aid, active in over 100 countries.
I get that it's like a little bit of hyperbole when reporters are saying, gee golly, what a weird coincidence that the creature surrounds himself by Nazi libertarian fundamentalist tech bros. Maybe that stiff arm was a Nazi salute. You mean maybe? And quite frankly, I refuse to call the troglodyte president. Politics!
Oh my God, I just figured it out!
Oh my God!
My collection from the most generous food pantry. Gonna go in my not refrigerator. Peanut butter and honey sandwiches. Make and do without refrigeration. You know? Just gotta be flexible. It's not hard. So I got some stuff at the food pantry. I made that Sammy. I'm taking it slow today. I'm trying to psych myself up for an interview. Those people at the food pantry are very generous and compassionate. Although there was a man wearing a Trump for President t-shirt. First of all, you're a little late, mate. Second of all, there's gotta be some kind of like irony there. Right? What are you doing in here? I thought everything was going awesome. My unit. I guess this is where I'm gonna score that first or second installment rather, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Very in tune. Oh my God. There's some kind of creature. A creature in here, a creature. A horrible, ugly beast.
Beast! A horrible, monstrous beast!
Hideously ugly.
Hideously ugly!
Can you? Oh my God. I'm getting out to the water for a minute. There's all kinds of little stingray buddies out here. It's really cute. There's a little buddy. There's so many of them. I'm gonna leave that little guy alone because they seem very comfortable and chill. These other fish seem to be harassing the little stingrays, but I guess that's the circle of life. Interview time. God damn it. It was nice pretending that I was like an artist by trade for a minute, but the Piper calls, so wish me luck. You look ridiculous. Okay, I got a stage. It was a drought for a few weeks, but I suddenly had like 5 phone calls regarding interviews, and it's isn't it just always like that? See, now I'm under pressure. I got anxiety. I don't want to do any of it. I'm just going to go back to home base and make some more art. Also, I've reached out to a few potential accomplices in crime in regards to helping me, what's the fucking word? Vet some of this footage and see what is worthy of using and what's not. But it looks like I'm gonna be the man on the mountain. So I apologize both in advance and coming from the past into the, wait. From the future and into the past. Oh, I should finish this drive with my eyes closed. Look at my towel drying method. Genius. Also, well, look at this parking job and look what kind of vehicle it is. The myths are true. You're selfish. You know what I was just thinking? It's not that I'm incapable of holding like a normal person job. It's that I'm barely capable of holding a normal person job. But that's not my fault. It's systemic. This paradigm that we're working with has got to fucking go. Okay? We all know it. So I am trying to lead the charge here. At least that's what I tell myself when I'm sitting in here talking to myself, rehearsing for the takes that I am going to use for my Untitled car documentary.
See, here I'm now by myself, talking to myself.
I came in to take a look, and our piece was crooked. It was crooked. Also, there are several pieces here that have lighting elements, and they were all unplugged. So we went ahead and we plugged those back in. Not crooked anymore. To die dreaming. One of the aforementioned pieces that had a lighting element that was not plugged in. I got you, fam. Just had to make sure that the artist's work is being properly presented. It's unironically disrespectful not to do so.
Some people call me a terrorist. I consider myself a teacher.
This is obviously the best piece in here. Just want to take a big drink. Best record in the place.
That's so cool.
Feedback might. No, I don't want that, motherfucker.
Nope.
Alright, one more thing.
You want me to tap some mics over here?
You know, this is all me. Bus channel, but.
And then listen to them in a row and see what it sounds like.
Sounds good. Let me know when you're done.
Okay.
I did it.
Get those gold stars.
Drum verb.
Drum bus. For all the drums to live on. And then we'll put verb on that.
Right.
Very good.
I can live with deleting the last take even though it was.
I mean, it's not a take.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not a thing.
It's nothing.
If we do get something, not recording over it, which is my specialty.
Oh, indeed it is.
Oh, God. It's all
Don't be a fool.
What?
Just had a lovely meeting in the rain. I love this weather. Ugh, I love it.
I'm only happy when it rains.
I get some food. Eat some pizza. And bed down. This isn't really a documentary. It's, what am I, just journaling in public? For the 2 people who are going to see this? Once again, I act fully at the pleasure of myself. As long as I'm entertained, the love of the game, etc. and so forth. Look at my holy visage. The infamous Mother Night has fallen.
Mother Night, fold your dark arms about me.
And it's time to bed down. I'm very tired. I've got this on my back windshield, which is more of a safety blanket because you can't see in anyway, but it just comforts me, gives a little vibe. I've got my red light, so it's kind of like a dark skies park. And it helps. The red light helps. Oh man, I'm tired. Let me just give you the quick tour because I'm ready to go to bed, mate. I got my shades up. I got a bunch of shit in here that I don't really need right now. But got the bed sort of folded out. Got, oh, fan's gonna go up. Here's the back room, the boudoir. Toilet is clean and empty. I'm gonna put some music on and drift off. I have a cover on this window so I can roll it down a little for some airflow. That's about it. Finally got to the end of this video series because I will produce nothing else ever again. This is the time at which I also will journal. Dear Journal, everyone sucks except for me.
Everyone is stupid except me.
At some point, I will recreate the Warhol film. Kind of want to do like a time lapse. I also want to see how terrible I sleep. How terribly I sleep. Terrible. The quality of my sleep. It's generally not good. There's a nice little breeze going on. But I'll see you in the morning, darling.